everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tabatha Smith. I am the owner of Camellia Palms Retreat Center, the founder of the Quilted Summit, and the owner and chief quilter of Quilt Queens, the online community. I just want to tell you that anyone can live their dreams. I reinvented myself at 50 years old and bought a retreat center. And then I have taught over 3,000 people how to do different quilting techniques. I have hosted over 400 retreats in the last 6 years. And I now have hosted a Quilted Summit online as well. And the funny thing is I was never supposed to sew. When I was a teenager, my mother said I was unteachable and I would never learn to sew. She tried, but it just didn't catch. I couldn't figure it out. So I never intended to sew. And I went another 25 years or so before I even considered it. And then my best friend wanted to learn how to quilt. So what do? You go along with your best friend. And so we signed up for a block of the month at our local quilt shop. And every month we went and got a little $5 pattern and sewed that sampler block together. I did it all by hand because I didn't own a sewing machine and I'd never even seen a rotary cutter. Cut it, sewed it, bound it, quilted it, everything by hand. But the magical thing was I fell in love with the art of quilting. And I fell hard. I became passionate about it. It gave me friendships I never had as a young adult. I joined guilds. I was the youngest in my guild by 20 years every time, but it didn't matter. I gained the best friendships in the world that I can imagine from the quilting community. Because quilters are generous and they always share their knowledge and their time and their friendships so willingly. They'll even share some of their stash if you're lucky. So anyhow, I loved paper piece and applique. I've always machine applique though, I've never hand appliqued. I love my family. I love strawberries. Anything strawberries. My kitchen is strawberries. I have a whole bucket full of strawberry fabric I've collected over the years. I have a lot of strawberry things, and this is one of my strawberry quilts back here. I love the color purple. My favorite color. If I get a chance to make something in purple, I usually will. I live on 2 acres in Florida. The azaleas are blooming right now. It's beautiful. Spring is sprung. It's strawberry season here too. This is my studio. It's not huge, but it works. I got my strawberry knickknacks, got my yardage. I even have some yarn in the buckets. I have my sewing area, a custom table my husband built for me to cut at. Got a couple of design walls in the room. The great thing is I got lots of natural light in here. So that's beautiful. It helps make the quilts, especially if your eyes are getting older. So this is Ranger. You may occasionally see him in my videos. Hi, buddy. He's quite the toddler and he likes to come join me and get my attention as often as possible because he hopes I'll give him snacks. So you'll occasionally see him pop up in my videos, especially if we're like taking pictures of quilts because he usually will photobomb us. He's my buddy. Inspired by nature. These are the boys. We have Ranger the Beagle and Fury the Husky mix, who's so beautiful. He gets everybody's attention. This little beauty, believe it or not, was made all from cut off corners from another quilt. All those little half square triangle corners. These are the leftover corners. You could make something really beautiful with them. This quilt, as you can see, I love purple, so all of these have purple in them. This is Strips and Salsa by Gudrun GE Designs. I love this. This is an easy quilt to make. That's a little bit about me. I hope you will enjoy watching my YouTube channel. Join me in Quilt Queens. Catch me on Facebook or Instagram. And have a lovely day and happy quilting. This one was my Lilac Love quilt from the Fort Worth Fabric Studio. But of course I'm in Florida, so I don't get real lilacs.
Do you know that quilt is wrong?
What?